Jinkies.
What?
Oh, we're doing it live. All right.
Live from whatever studio each of our homes is.
Live from the creature dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
The creature crypt. Okay, so last time Hemlock stayed behind with the horse. Did I ever tell you guys that horse's name? Because
That horse has a name?
that horse has a name and I forgot to write it
Obviously.
down.
Well,
That's
I
why I was
know.
asking you
Love to hear
guys.
the horse's name.
The horse definitely has a name. I just forgot to write it down. I'm kind of a goober for that.
No, you're good. You're good.
I want to know the horse's name.
I'll have to make one up.
Horse's name.
Jingles.
Jingles? What?
Mm-hmm. That's my suggestion.
It's
You
your
don't have to follow it.
Jingle Jangles? Bojangles?
Bojangles!
Bojangles! Yeah!
Bojangles is an excellent horse name.
Bojangles the horse. Okay. Yeah, so left off, I can talk. I swear it, I can. Last time we left off, Hemlock was staying with Bojangles the horse. And the others cleared out everything. They cleared out the cultists, and they had a hostage who killed himself. Uh-oh. So now the plan is to boil his skull until the flesh drips off so that you can ask his skull questions.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Totally nothing wrong with that plan.
Yeah, there's
That is
nothing wrong.
absolutely our plan.
That's your plan.
I'm so happy I'm with the horse.
That's fair.
Yeah, I can't imagine Hemlock agreeing to this. Doesn't seem like in Hemlock's nature to like what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, speak with skull is what's being used. Now, I was pretty sure I wrote down her spells, but I might not have, so I'm gonna have to Google it. Just to be sure. I'm pretty sure I know how this works.
That's me in pretty much every D&D campaign.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain I know how this works, but I don't want to get it wrong. Because there is an aspect of this that might be a bit wonky for what you're trying to do.
Wonk.
Yeah. Okay, I have it. Yeah, so we light up the fire. Who's lighting up the fire in the fireplace? Who's setting up?
Ooh.
I don't think I have any fire spells.
That surprises me.
I think I was the one that was lighting it up because I was like looking for pieces of wood and stuff to burn inside the.
Yeah, there was a broken chair
Yeah.
like next to the fireplace and stuff anyway to begin with. So.
Yeah.
And you have a cooking pot you were going to use.
Yes.
Maybe when I level up, I'll grab a fire spell.
So I'm gonna grab a bunch of snow from outside. put it into my pot. And then also like break the legs of like the chairs inside the, the mountain goat inn.
Yep.
And maybe look for pieces of paper to use as tinder.
Yeah, there's a nice pile of ripped up paper nearby, from the map that was found behind the, you could burn the map. It was the
Wait.
map, there was a map you guys were supposed to get for the mine, and it got shredded.
Yes,
All
that's
right.
right.
So there's a shredded map all over the floor that you can
Is
use
it-
for that.
Is it any use to us anymore or not really?
Probably not. You've already explored the extent of the mine. If you went back, you'd probably just remember how it looked, because it's not a particularly winding mine. It was just the fact that you'd never been there before.
Okay,
It's not maze-like in any way.
Then I'll gather the pieces of the map fragments and use it as tinder to light this fire, to get this fire going.
Yeah. Do you have like anything to like? Do you want to use your survival skill to see how well you light this fire? Because I assume you don't have matches or like a lighting apparatus.
Let me quickly check my inventory.
Yeah, go right ahead. If you have a tinderbox on you, that would probably count. Those usually have everything you need to start a fire in them.
Hmm. No, it doesn't seem like I have that. But for some reason, I have a candle.
Yeah, the one of the
But
boxes that you guys searched in the mine had candles in it.
okay, but with like no real way of lighting it, so I'm gonna try to use the good old survival tactic of dry wood on dry wood.
Okay, yeah, roll a survival check. Go right ahead.
Okay, let's go. I got a 15.
Oh yeah, you light that fire, no problem.
Nice, nice.
It's almost like you're used to camping.
Yeah, I imagine you've probably done this a number of times before. If anything, it'd be a little embarrassing if you couldn't.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna light
Sorry,
this thing
I
up,
can hear you typing.
and I'm gonna be like, "Hey, wait, did someone already sever the head?"
I don't think it's been severed yet, no.
I can do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna like look at Prince and be like, "Hey, kid, do you mind snip snip, slash slash."
uh, Prince pulls out one of his hand axes and is like, alright. And just kind of like pushes the body onto its side so he can just hack that head off.
Alright. Sweet. Roll strength to see how many times it takes you to hack this head off.
Okay. I rolled a 19.
Oh yeah, the first try it lops off.
I have mediocre stats and everything but strength. And constitution. Prince eats garbage, so.
Well, I'm sure that strength will come in handy.
Yeah.
It
So
has
I
here
hacked
at
the head
least.
off.
Yeah, you hack the head off. Are you going to bring it to Dawn, or is Dawn coming to pick it up? Or
I'll bring it over.
Mock.
I'll bring it over.
Alright.
I'm gonna be like, "Look at this poor bastard." You're gonna be soup for the birds soon.
Yum yum yum. Flesh. Flesh soup.
Prince is just gonna drop the head in the pot regardless of how hot the water is yet.
No, we should leave it in there for a couple of hours. It's gonna take a bit.
Alright,
And
yeah.
afterwards, we can either, take off all the extremities ourselves, or let nature do that for us.
So we gotta peel him?
We could.
We might have to peel him.
How does everybody's rations look? Cause you could like go hunting or foraging for food while you wait
You know what? That's fair. That's not a bad idea.
to pass the time.
I have 10 rations.
It's a good amount of rations. It doesn't seem like you need it right away.
Don't ask what the rations are. He's just kind of been finding them as he goes.
Oh my gosh.
I also have 10 rations.
Oh dang.
I have 3 days worth of rations.
Maybe we should get you some more.
Oh, I only have
Hmm.
1 day worth of rations.
So 1 day is 10 rations?
Maybe? It says
think-
rations 1 day.
Yeah, that's the item, and then you have 10 of them.
Yeah, so
Oh,
you have
okay.
10
10 days
days
of
worth of rations.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, hold on. 10 rations is only 1 day? That doesn't sound right. You're
was about to
eating
be like,
10
how much
times
you
in a
eating?
day? Holy crap.
I mean, if she was her full form.
Yeah, you know what? That's a good point.
Luckily, she's stuck in a teeny tiny little body, so it can last a couple of days.
Yeah. So does anyone want to go retrieve Hemlock? Tell him that the coast is clear, the danger is gone.
Astra will do that because she doesn't want to hunt and she doesn't want to watch the head boil.
That's fair. I was about to say, I'm like, I think Prince is pretty fucking gross looking right now.
Hem walks in and Prince is just covered head to toe in viscera.
Yeah, pretty much. I'll go hunting, though. I'll go find some stuff.
I'll help out with hunting as well. I don't think
Okay.
anyone really needs to man the fire.
Yeah.
But Clive begin the dad.
We come back and the whole thing is burned down.
Well, you wouldn't lose too much at least, cause
Yeah, that's...
it's already an abandoned place. There's nobody in there.
Technically, couldn't we have just thrown the head in the fire and then waited like an hour or two for the fire to burn off all of it?
Well,
Wouldn't that be quicker than throwing it in a pot?
no, but then you would have problems with, the flesh being scorched onto the skull. This way, it can be visceral and it'll slop off. Thumbs up.
Sounds
I
like
put
Mock's
Tinder
done
wa-
this before.
Mock has many enemies. He needs to do
Not
what
anymore.
it needs to be done.
I was about to say, just not anymore. You sure? I don't think they're around anymore.
I love the like mystery of Mock, kind of like. Does Mock tell tall tales? Is this all true? Like.
We're not
I
sure.
tell the tall tales that dead men cannot.
Who
What
killed
is
those
that?
men? He'll never say.
It's like, what does that even mean? What are you talking about?
Exactly.
If it makes a good story, then that's all that matters, right? Okay, so Mock and Prince wander out into the woods Roll survival, both of you.
Okay. I rolled a 20, but not nat. Dirty
Okay.
20.
Damn.
The eagle's back.
I rolled an 8.
An 8. Okay. So Mock is wandering the forest looking for food and finds a bush with some eagle quotes. Quah! I'm actually gonna move chat up slightly because it's getting obscured by my horns. There.
Horns.
Horns. Yeah, you find some berries on a bush. They're blue in color. You're not really sure if they're edible, but they probably are.
Everything's edible once.
You got a point.
That's very much Prince's life philosophy at this point. Wouldn't recommend following it, but
And Prince with a non-natural 20 sees in the distance that there is an elk.
oh, I'm gonna hunt that thing.
Yeah. So how would you like to hunt this elk? Would you like to
On all
sneak up
fours.
on it?
On
On
all fours.
Excellent, excellent. Are you doing this sneakily, or are you just gonna run after it?
He's gonna try to sneak up on it at first, but I will say I don't know how well it's gonna go.
Yeah, roll stealth. Go ahead, try. You never know. Maybe Prince is actually pretty sneaky.
Alright, I got a
No.
17. That's not bad. 17.
You're able to sneak up on this elk, and you are within lunging distance.
I'm gonna go for the throat.
Alright, roll to hit.
Oh, what am I using for this? That's a good question. Honestly, it's probably just my teeth. I'm a stupid bitch. The elk is much bigger than I am, but you know. So that was a 9.
Oh,
I don't think a 9 is gonna do it.
well, we'll see. Yeah, you lunge at this elk, and you just barely miss its neck with your teeth, and instead of grabbing it with your teeth, would you like try it starts to run off upon you lunging. Would you try to grab onto it?
Oh yeah,
In
I'm
that
gonna
case?
grapple it.
Yeah, you're gonna grapple it. Okay,
I think grapple's just a strength check.
it is, yes.
Oh no, that's 7.
That's
boy.
fine because the elk got only a 5. So you are grappling this elk. I will say, even though you are grappling it, it is still taking off. So you are currently being barreled through the woods on this elk.
That's fair. I'm gonna try and like grab its horns and direct its head into a tree
Okay.
while it's moving to try and like knock it out.
Animal handling. Let's try that.
Okay. That's a 13. That's way better than I expected. I have a -1
Heck
on that,
yeah.
so
How does an animal handle animals?
poorly. With great difficulty.
Dog can pet dog?
Dog can pet dog. But yeah, it's a 13.
Yeah. You direct this elk into a tree and it slams its head into it. And with this, you also go flying into the snow. It is dazed. So now is your chance.
I think this time I'll try and actually get it with my warhammer and smack it on the head.
Okay.
You are about to be more dazed.
Maybe
That's a
even
10. I am
dead.
not having a good time hitting this goddamn elk.
Well, lucky for you, this does in fact hit the elk.
Okay, I'm gonna smack him good. I'm gonna give him a good smack on the head.
Good
9
old
damage.
smack.
Womp.
Whap.
Good old thwomp on the head.
And that did 9?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, so, this doesn't kill it right away, and so it's gonna attack you with its hooves.
That's fair. I'm just trying to make him into a predator with forward-facing eyes.
Oh my god.
And, it got a 17 to hit you
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
with its hooves.
Yeah.
And it does 9 damage to you.
Oh, that's not great. You're gonna find me unconscious in the forest. I'm not down yet. I only have 6 health points left, though.
Do I find Prince at all?
Oh, you could probably hear this.
Yeah, you definitely, like, I don't think you guys split off too far. You could probably hear this happening. You know what? Roll a perception.
Imagine if I get too preoccupied by the berries and I just do not hear anything.
Funny.
Ooh, a 14.
Yeah, you definitely hear this happening. There's, like, elk noises happening, and, you hear, like, I imagine Prince is probably, like, growling and barking at this point.
Oh, it just... You know when you upset a Pomeranian and it won't shut up? Yeah, it's that noise.
Yeah.
Just somehow louder.
If I do see that Prince is in trouble right now with or having some trouble with this elk, I am going to shoot it with a bow and arrow to try to like damage the elk.
Yeah, go ahead.
I did not hit.
Oh,
Oh
no.
no, what did you roll?
I rolled a 5.
Incredible.
Yeah, your arrow whizzes past it, and, if it had already not been engaged in trying to, dispatch of Prince, it probably would have taken off in the opposite direction. But it is currently pretty distracted anyway, so... Prince, you're able to attack it again.
I roll to smash.
Much.
17.
Oh yeah.
And I did 12 damage this time.
Ooh.
Yeah, it drops to the ground, dead.
I am going to drag it back to camp now.
Okay, elks are pretty big and heavy,
Yup.
but you're pretty strong. I want you to
I'm
roll
grabbing
strength.
it by the horns and I am pulling.
Yeah, I want you to roll strength to see, like, how difficult it is for you to do this. I'm gonna
That's
let
an
you...
11.
I'm gonna let you bring it back regardless. I just want to
It's just
know...
gonna take
Yeah, so...
how long does it take me?
Yeah, with an 11, you are struggling a bit because this is not only is this a creature that is much larger than you, so it's going to be unwieldy regardless of weight. It's also very heavy and it is very snowy up here. So you're like
Also, I'm
tripping
in the
over
trees.
snow. Yeah, you're like in the woods with like you're in the woods at a mountain.
I
So
am not an intelligent creature.
the snow
I
is
am,
pretty
however, a
thick.
hungry one.
It probably takes you like at least 20 minutes to bring it back.
Oh,
And
good. We have time to wait, anyways. So
yeah, like you I would imagine you guys foraging and hunting probably took you 20 minutes to begin with, so it's probably been around 40 minutes for you to get back and have done all this.
I
Um
got dinner.
if you wanted to assist Prince to make to make this quicker, you can.
Oh yes, I would like to, if I could.
Yeah, I would have you roll strength as well, and we can like add that to what he's already done.
Uh, strength. I rolled a 10.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you speed up the process quite a bit, but I would say that you probably only shave off like 5 minutes.
Yeah. It's still gonna take us a bit. That's okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's the thought that counts. I mean, 15 minutes does make quite a difference when compared to 20 minutes, I think.
Also, we're bringing dinner.
Yeah. How are you going to cook that dinner? You're using your cook pot for a person's head.
This is something you roast over a big fire.
I guess so. I should have known.
I mean, like, we should probably cut it into pieces first.
Yeah.
That sounds ideal.
Yep.
Prince
Uh,
was staring at it, thinking about how he was gonna get this over a fire. But that was after he spent several minutes thinking about how he could just eat it.
And I mean, Mock probably knows exactly what to do with this thing, being a cook and all.
Yeah. He wants to like, if he's allowed, like, make sure to like skin it properly. Preserve the leather as much as possible because you can use that for other stuff. Cut off the horns. Um, cut all the meats as properly as possible. Try to keep some of it super salted so it doesn't go bad.
Yeah,
At least
add
the
it to your
parts that we're not gonna use.
rations and stuff, right?
Turkey.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if we can make jerky because that would take a bit, but at least keep it like a bit salted so it'll last a bit longer, and then we'll cook the parts we're gonna eat immediately.
Yeah. Well, Calliope will have salt and like barrels in her cart because that's like how she travels. Like that's her house basically.
Oh.
Nice.
So yeah, her horse and carriage, she's been living in it for a little bit now because she's been having to travel and do these rituals on these doors for a little bit.
Oh.
But this is her first door actually. The past doors she's been to, she has not been able to close before they got to it.
Well,
Unfortunate.
glad we could help.
So we're going to move on to Astra going to retrieve Hem.
Hell yeah.
So the horse and carriage wasn't that far off. Uh they had basically all been hanging out there, like just outside of like the eyesight of like the tavern, just in case reinforcements were needed, right? So
Yeah. We've just been sitting in awkward silence.
well, at least you weren't completely alone. Bojangles was
No.
there.
It's true. He's like, he asked
And
the horse how he was doing, and there wasn't any response, so he's just sitting there.
Calliope would have been there for some of it as well, but Calliope had been retrieved once they had the hostage.
Yeah.
So I don't imagine Hem's been alone for too long.
Nothing. Hem's actually pretty good in his own company, so he's just sitting and vibing.
Heck yeah. So, Astra, how do you plan on coming to get Hem? What do you tell him? How does this interaction go?
I waddle up, probably pretty secretively, because I'm tiny. That's just how tiny people move. But I just stand like right outside the carriage, like, bring the carriage inside.
Hem like
Whoa.
looks. Hello? Hello?
Hello, it's safe now.
Concerned.
Killed everybody.
Wait, what?
Everybody's dead. Well, not other people, but everyone else.
Oh, okay. Okay. Doesn't sound. Why did you kill them all?
They were in the way. They were trying to kill us.
Okay.
They were in the way is such a unhinged reply.
I mean, what else would you expect from a dragon?
Yeah, that's fair.
And just to be clear, you killed.
I mean, I think Prince did most of the work, but yeah.
Okay. Carriage coming right up, and he like awkwardly tries to like help Astra into the carriage so that she doesn't have to walk back.
Yay! Could probably just put
On
your
her
leg
stubby
down by
little
her,
legs.
and she'll just like koala onto your leg, and then you can pull her up. I don't think
Okay.
she weighs that much.
Sure. Okay. Hemlock puts Astra in the. Okay. And then he climbs into the carriage and he's like. He doesn't really know what to do.
So, like, are you guys related? She points at the horse.
It is so insensitive. No.
Oh my god.
Sure?
Astra
Come on,
does a
make the horse
microaggression.
It's okay. I thought she looked like a dog, so
It's
weird
true.
looking dog. Couple of horses. Anyways. Yep.
Roll animal handling.
That is.
Carriage starts flying.
No. Oh no.
What do you mean, oh no? You're a ranger.
I have 10.
Okay, yeah. The horse is indifferent to you as this
Okay.
happens. It simply
I'm
obeys.
a ranger.
Yeah.
I have +5 to animal handling, but you can see why I said oh no.
Yeah. It's a good thing you're a ranger. That's what I was like,
It's a
what?
good thing I'm a ranger.
What do you
Getting
mean,
kicked in
oh
the head
no?
Stats mean nothing if you can't roll.
All right. So yeah, you bring the carriage around to the tavern, and yeah, just like last session, it was explained, the tavern, the Mountain Goat Inn, is far worse shape than you remember it being. And this isn't just because of all the ruckus that was being held. It simply is dilapidated and old, and very obviously has been abandoned for a very long time.
Hemlock just lets out. I can't whistle, but he lets out one of the whistle as we pull up, like a. I'm not even going to attempt, but
Like
you know,
a- like
you
a-
know the whistle.
Hold on. I'm not very good at whistling either.
Yeah,
That was-
exactly.
That was pretty good.
Exactly
You know what?
like
I
that.
was
That
about
was
to
really
admit that.
good.
That's exactly what it sounds like.
Would you like me to attempt so you can see how bad I am?
You don't have to, but I am curious. Was that it?
That's it. That's my whistle. It's
Oh,
just a
no.
kettle.
Impressive.
Thanks. I can't whistle. Yeah.
I have no idea how people whistle like with their fingers. I don't know how that works.
I've never understood that one.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, Calliope meets you at the door, and she waves you in.
I'm
Hemlock,
going to
oh, I
unchain
was
the
gonna-
horse,
Okay.
and then ride the horse inside.
Hemlock was going to help Astra, but Astra does not need help. So he's
Astra's
just
gonna hop.
Astra's
awkwardly
gonna
hop off the carriage.
Astra's just gonna bring Bojangles into this place, I guess.
Gonna
To
ride
the
in on
crime
style.
scene.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's blood everywhere.
You are going to have to also roll an animal handling to see how you handle Bojangles.
Okay, let's see. What is my animal handling? Oh, okay. That's a nat 1.
What happens?
You you attempt to steer Bojangles into this abandoned establishment, and the moment you pull on his reins, you get bucked off and fall into a pile of snow. You don't get hurt, but it is like a little embarrassing.
I'm not embarrassed by anything.
All right, no shame here. Oh well, that happened, I guess.
Yup.
Except the internal voices that judge you.
All right. I do like the idea of Calliope watching this happen, though. And yeah, Calliope sees this and just shakes her head. If she had, like, if she was in front of a desk, she'd be putting her head down.
That's fair.
That is fair. She feels the secondhand embarrassment that I do not feel.
Yeah. She's getting all the embarrassment for you. It's like a curse.
We have cursed her with our presence, yes.
So you are ushered inside, and yeah, Hemlock, you are met with quite the scene. There is an inordinate amount of blood on the floors.
Oh god. Hemlock looks like he's about to faint. Oh god. Oh no. Oh god. Oh, he starts gagging.
Valid.
What did you guys do? Sorry, the eagle.
It's so funny. Every time it does that, it's so funny to me.
So Calliope, upon seeing how disturbed Hemlock is by this, she begins trying to clean up some of what they have done. And she kind of, she is being calm, but it is like, you can tell that she's not quite confident in what she's like talking about. And she as she starts like kind of pulling the bodies away from your line of sight and like wiping up the blood a little with like whatever rags she could find, she begins to tell Hemlock, well, so these were the cultists, and I wasn't
They
really
were.
here for this, but seems like there was quite the battle. But she shows Hemlock one of their symbols. They have these symbols attached to their robes, and she points it out to Hemlock, and she goes, "This is the symbol of their order. They'll pretty much stop at nothing, up to and including just killing people who stand in their way. So I'm not surprised that this happened."
Hemlock visibly retches again. It's like, "Oh, glad we got that. I'm going to stand outside if that's okay. Or at least, he like turns around and faces the wall. just till the smell of metal. It smells an awful lot like blood in here.
I imagine
And
the
if
smell
Hemlock
is
looks outside. If Hemlock looks outside, he just sees us carrying back a dead elk.
That's fine. It's not humanoid bodies.
We see Hemlock as we're coming back.
yeah, sure.
I'm gonna look at Hemlock straight in the eyes. Be like, we're ready for the rituals now.
What rituals? We killed the cultists. Or you guys killed the cultist. I didn't kill anybody. I swear.
Well, yeah, you weren't inside. How could you have? Anyways, we brought back dinner.
Wait. Can I just make one? Girl dinner.
Girl
Girl
dinner.
dinner.
Girl dinner. Except it's all of us chanting girl dinner around the elk.
True
And
ritual.
Hemlock like looks back at them, gives a thumbs up, and then looks back at the wall. Gonna keep staring at it. Wow, look at all these wood grains. Amazing.
So I would say that from harvesting this elk, you probably, I imagine you're not going to be able to harvest it more than once, right? Because I
Oh.
don't think you guys are going to spend much more time here. So you're going to get 10 rations from this elk.
Ooh.
That's pretty darn good.
Yeah, I mean, elks are pretty big.
Oh.
Yes, this is true.
I'll take like 3 of those, and then the rest can like divvy it up. Or like, should we
You-
just divvy it up?
You have the least amount of rations right now. I think.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm like, take yours up to at least 10. So
Yeah,
take,
because everyone else already has 10, I think, to begin with.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Thank you.
We provide dinner.
Girl
Girl
dinner.
dinner. Girl dinner.
You also
I
found
apparently
those
have
berries,
1 day's
too.
worth of rations.
Oh, shit.
What?
I only have a day's worth of rations, according to
Alright,
my
well,
list.
you're getting more. We're gonna fix that.
Does
Wait,
it
can I
say
take
1
5?
day?
And then
Oh, it says 1 day. Quantity
And then-
10.
Yeah, so you have
Yeah.
10 days worth.
Oh,
okay.
okay. Okay. Oh, I was just reading my sheet backwards. This is not how I make notation. I would put 10 days worth of rations. Not 1
Yeah, they
day.
make it a little confusing.
Yeah. Anyways. All is well. Do
Yeah.
not panic. I'm not panicking. Hemlock, however.
Yeah,
Alright,
and
well, now everybody has at least 10 rations. How's our soup looking?
yeah, I was wondering, because I imagine you could probably smell that. When Hemlock was mentioning the smell of the blood, I'm thinking to myself, I wonder how that flesh soup smells right about now.
Oh, pretty bad. It should
Yeah.
smell pretty bad.
Hemlock hasn't even, like, noticed yet.
It should smell like.
I forgot about the flesh soup, so I just assume he's gagging at everything. He doesn't know it's flesh soup because the entire room is covered in viscera.
Yeah.
It smells like bad
There's
meatloaf.
intestines over there. There's this there. Who knows what body part that used to be? He's avoiding all of it.
Yeah, I mean, there were multiple heads that had completely gotten obliterated, I'm pretty sure.
Oh God.
That's how we do it.
Did Mock kill very many?
Nope.
I don't think Mock killed anybody. I
It was
I
all
killed
just
one.
Prince.
I killed Brugo, my
Okay,
old
yeah,
Oh
brother.
yeah, right. It's just by enraging the shit out of him.
Yeah,
Hey, it
Brugo was
worked.
like accidental murder. Yeah, I think did Astra have any kills?
He might have frozen a guy to death.
Most of it was definitely Prince.
Yeah, I kind of just went a little ham.
Which is good because there were a lot of enemies to dispatch of, to be fair.
That
Most of
that
them
is
were
true.
surrounding Mock. That was like an incredible like moment for Mock.
Just dancing, bobbing and weaving.
Bobbing and weaving and bobbing and weaving. Duck, dip,
All that
dive, and
DDR.
dodge.
Can't
Yeah.
wait to tell my family about this.
All that DDR.
Oh my gosh.
Dungeons, Dragons, and
Respite.
yeah.
All right, yeah, so by this time, I'll say that the flesh soup is probably ready by now.
Flesh
Let's
soup.
eat.
Flesh soup. I don't actually want to eat that,
Um,
but I do want to get the skull out of there.
As
what
a
I'm gonna
dragon,
do.
I don't think
Hmm?
Astra would mind, but like, I don't want Astra to eat that.
As the
Fair.
player, I respect that.
Mock is gonna take the pot and take it out into the middle of town, or at least a few steps away from the inn, so that the smell isn't as strong, and also not to like attract any wolves or like scavengers.
Oh, too late. Prince is already here.
Oh my gosh. And Mock is going to dump the contents onto the ground. And then with a small prayer and a with a small excuse me, he takes a fillet knife and starts cutting off the layers. If it doesn't just droop off.
Okay, yeah. I would say that most of it droops off. You don't have too much work to do.
Excellent. I do ask Calliope, hey Calliope,
Yes, what is it?
does the brain need to be taken out of this thing at all? Does it need to be completely empty?
Oh. It's a good question. I don't think we have to do that. I'm not even sure how we would do that.
There are
I
ways.
was gonna say, I'm like, if the flesh has been boiled off, I think it's probably soup in there to begin with. So I don't know.
Also, just crack it like a coconut.
Yeah.
I mean, the skull doesn't have to be completely intact, to be fair.
Oh,
Well, yeah, like, most of the time, well, okay, all of the times I've done this, they've been long dead people. So, I haven't really had a need to do this before. Usually, they're people who died many, many, many years ago. And, you know, there's cracks and holes that happen over time, or even in some cases, that's how they died.
well, then I guess this will be as ready as it'll ever be for a while. And Mock kind of covers the skull because it's been boiling in there for a long. It's like pretty hot. He kind of covers it in snow to cool it down, and then he places it on top of one of the tables if there's any tables at the Mountain Goat Inn.
Yeah, there's gonna be some tables. I imagine you didn't, like, dismantle them all to use. Like, there's at least 3 tables still standing. Yeah, so, yeah, you place the skull, and, Calliope, brings out some incense from her carriage and lights it by the skull. And she begins, encanting as she touches the skull. And with this, sort of like a strange aura comes around the skull, and you can see it begin to sort of vibrate as an eerie vitality begins to take it over. And, in just a couple moments, the skull seems as though it has come to life and it is ready to answer questions. It awaits a question to be asked. So, metagame-wise, you can ask 5 questions. You don't have to ask 5 questions. You can ask, like, up to 5 questions. And it only knows what it knew in life. It doesn't know anything after it died. So you can't, like, ask it anything that it doesn't know.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah. You also can't do this again for another 10 days, but I don't imagine you'll want to do it again in 10 days anyway.
Man.
Well,
Maybe not the same skull, but...
Oh yeah, well, like, this is specifically, like, towards the same skull. Like, you can't ask the same skull more questions until 10 days have passed.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so, and this is like an animating spirit. It doesn't, its soul isn't in there. It's not the person.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of why it doesn't know anything past it dying, because it's not the person's soul. It's kind of like a memory.
oh, so they're reading the brain or whatever the soul knew.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do we want to ask it? I feel like Calliope probably is the best questions,
Probably.
but, that means that, Bareth has to just talk to himself the whole time.
I mean, if any of you want to ask a question, you're free to. I do have questions that Calliope might ask it, so...
Oh.
I will say that with the spell, it doesn't have to be truthful. especially because you guys were its enemy in life. So it can straight up
That's
just
fair.
lie to you. Yeah, if the person that you're like doing this to recognizes you as an enemy, it doesn't have to give you truthful answers. It's not under any compulsion to be honest.
That is fair. And makes sense.
I don't like it, but I understand it.
Yeah. So like this is Calliope's best idea of what to do next, since you guys wanted more information from it. It's just that she kind of has an idea already that this might not work.
That's fair. That's fair.
Fuck, what did I do
So
with
who
that
wants to
wrapper?
ask it?
I do want to ask a question.
Yeah.
Hello, my dearly departed friend. Would you like to tell me, and I pull out the bird whistle we got last time, when will the next messenger bird be arriving?
It takes in your voice, and a voice comes out from this skull, the lower jaw kind of rattling a bit as this happens. And it says, every 2 fortnight, or maybe not. Fortnite Battle Pass.
I'm glad we all have the same brain cell.
Hmm.
And
I don't like that you said or not.
And the skull awaits its next question, if any at all.
I'm just trying to think of what would be a good question. Because, like, a lot of what I would ask this is stuff that Calliope probably knows, to be honest.
I'm trying to think of something, but Hemlock is watching very afraid from the doorway.
I do have
Like,
another question,
there's
but
two equally horrifying things happening.
Yeah,
The
if
mess
you've got another
inside and the
question,
mess
go
out
for
here.
it. If you've got
Yeah,
another question, go for it.
but does anyone else have questions right now?
Not that I can think of.
I will say, because Hemlock was not present for its death, you might get more truthful answers from Hemlock specifically.
Wait, I still have the really big yellow robe
Oh, yeah,
of the
you do.
cultists.
You could disguise yourself to ask questions.
I'm gonna disguise Hemlock.
Oh.
I
That
kind
way,
of like.
even if they...
You're gonna disguise me?
Yeah, double disguise. They already don't know who you are. They're way more likely to believe it's you.
I'm gonna pull Hemlock outside and be
Oh
like,
god.
"Hey, well, also, did I give the pendant back to Calliope yet, or
Yeah, I believe you did.
damn, okay. Um, Hemlock, that skull knows who we are, except you, because you were not in the battle, and I think we caught a lucky break with that. I'm gonna pull out the yellow robe and then show it to Hemlock. Apparently, this fashionable item that we have right here is actually part of the cultist attire, and
Oh.
and on the bottom of it, there's like an Astra shaped cutout there from making the small Astra robe.
The skull won't see that. It's fine.
Just
It's on a
tilt
table.
them
It,
away.
it can't see past what's on the table anyway.
I do have another question for the skull, but I don't think the skull will answer me truthfully, but I think it might answer to you. So
Okay.
if you would please wear this thing, don't mind the smell, and ask it where the next door is, or where the
Probably do that.
cultists are operating.
Where the next door is, where the cultists are operating. I can,
Yes.
sure. I don't think I'm gonna fit into that outfit though.
You got this. And then I tap or hold on to Hemlock's shoulder, and I will transfer a bardic inspiration.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hemlock's gonna try and wiggle the cultist robes on. It's
Yeah.
awkward.
To be fair, the cultist robe that Mock gave you is the one that Astra's cloak was made out of, and the reason it was made out of that one is because it was already quite large. This
Okay,
cloak
perfect.
was meant for, like, a dragonborn, so
Oh,
It's-
perfect. Okay.
yeah. It shouldn't be too
Then-
difficult to get on.
I didn't know it was meant for a dragonborn. That's on me. Uh,
And then it is
Ah.
being made for a dragon.
yeah.
Also,
It's a very small one.
if they ask about Godrill, or wait, Godrill's the one that this skull is from, right?
I believe it is. I don't believe the skull can ask questions. It can only answer them.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll just give. I said what I said to Hemlock and be like, "Good luck," and I put like 2 thumbs up.
Hemlock awkwardly does the thumbs up back, and then he like lets out a huge sigh, and he walks up and he's repeating to himself the things he has to ask. Okay. There. Hi, Skull. Can I call you Skull?
Yes.
So. Oh,
That's the second question.
Sorry. So Hemlock asks, where's the next door going to be?
The closest door would be in Ivory Haven.
Oh.
Thank you. Next question. I already forgot what I was meant to ask.
Oh, where does the cultist operate?
Thank you. I'm just imagining Hemlock being like, I forgot what I was meant to ask. And Mark being like from a distance, whispering it.
Or like inside the robe because it's so big.
Yeah, just like extra roomy. Pay no attention to the man beside the cloak. Where do the cultists operate out of? Good skull.
We have many bases of operation.
Ask where the nearest one is.
Where's the nearest base of operation for the cultists?
Ivory Haven.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. Oh no, that's bad sounding.
Ask. That's our fourth question, I guess.
That's our fourth one?
No,
No, that's the fifth one.
Yeah,
That's
that was
four
that was all the
questions.
questions you could ask.
Okay, that's fair. Because I was like, can we ask another? No. No more questions.
Yeah, with the answer of with the final answer of Ivory Haven, the vitality that it had dissipates, and it is back to being just a regular greasy skull.
Nice. Hemlock quickly takes off the robes, and hands them back to Mock.
Mock
And
is
like
like,
a
good job.
awkwardly folded. Thank you. I may have messed up a little bit there.
No. You did good. You asked everything you needed to.
Prince is
Yeah.
giving like a big thumbs up from wherever he's standing.
So Ivory Tower, we're gonna go
That's
there.
sounds like that's where we're heading.
Oh man.
Yeah, and Calliope, she nods and she pulls out a map of Uverth and she's looking at it and she says, "Yeah, so that would take horse and carriage. That should probably only take us 3 days to get there if we leave now."
Well, we've got food. I should maybe take a bath though. This is starting to get crusty.
Yes, please. You stink something awful.
Prince is just gonna go find a large snowbank to roll in.
Why
I don't
does he
imagine-
smell like large, wet dog and blood?
Well, he's trying to fix the blood, but I don't know if we can stop the large wet dog smell.
Yeah, the wet
Is there,
dog
like,
smell might be lingering.
Like where else is he supposed to wash? It's
Is there a
cold and there's
watering
snow.
well?
I would say
Or-
that there would be a well here, but by this point, you would not be able to get any water out of it.
Hmm.
It has
Well-
not been upkept for a while, so the water down there will have either dried up or is completely frozen.
Yeah, Prince is just gonna roll around in the snow. There's not much else he can do.
I look at Calliope and say, so should we keep this skull? We could always ask it another time, right?
I mean, I guess so.
She
Skulls
doesn't
for
want
the
to carry
skull
that
throne.
around. Skulls for the skull throne.
Skulls for the
sweet York-
skull throne?
Brick.
I don't think I'm very comfortable keeping that skull around. I'm going to be honest. I may be a necromancer, but usually, as I've explained multiple times, I don't usually keep very recently dead people around.
I would also agree that we do not take the skull with us. We should probably dispose of it.
What kind of necromancer are you? Come on, what's a little skull?
Well, it's greasy and it stinks.
It'll stop eating those things eventually.
Wait, is the fire still going?
The fire is still going.
Let's throw the skull in there to purify it, to cleanse it.
Okay.
And then it'll be okay. The smell will go away. Hopefully.
Alright, are you guys wanting to spend the night here and then leave in the morning then?
Yeah, why not? We already got a fire.
It's probably a good idea.
Yeah, you can get all your HP and slots back if you hadn't already. This will count as a long rest.
Ooh.
I was doing fine after the cultists, but then I went and had to go, hunt an elk.
Yeah, the elk hurt you more than the cultists ever did, I think.
Absolutely, they did.
Hilarious.
Like a Dark Souls boss. Dun, 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 dun. Just appears out of the woods.
Look,
Yeah.
I had to get us some dinner.
Yeah, so you're just gonna be using like one extra ration than you would have for your journey. I'll I'll just say that, like, yeah, you get all the like flesh off of the skull this way. Plus, you would have had to have waited for that to happen anyway, so you might as well just stay the night here.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
this is the end of chapter 1 of the 100 door
Oh.
crisis.
Woo!
100
Oh.
doors!
That's a lot of doors.
We did it!
We have a
You
lot
did
of doors
it.
to build.
You're able to level up.
Oh, nice.
Fuck yeah.
Yes!
Should we do
And
that now?
you may do that now, yeah. I'm going to
Taking a
switch
long
some of
breath.
the ambience because we're gonna be doing some other things. So while you level up, you're going to be traveling in your cart.
Oh,
Alright,
okay,
alright,
okay.
alright.
Okay, level up.
Not much changes at level 2.
No, not really, but I'm still going to enjoy it.
Mhm.
Ooh. Aw, yeah,
This
reckless
is-
attack. Let's go.
It's my first time leveling up a ranger, or playing a ranger actually, so I'm trying to figure out what's best. Playing a ranger that's really bad at being a ranger, which I... Fine.
Do whatever your heart desires.
A ranger with no talent and ranged weapon.
That's so funny.
Yeah, this is good though.
Oh. And we're doing fixed HP because the last time I didn't do fixed HP, I didn't give myself any HP for
Oh,
like
no.
5 levels.
That's unfortunate.
It happens.
Yeah.
It happens.
It was admittedly a little funny. But then we fixed it, so it was good.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, so we got that one. Where is the
Ooh. Got a new spell.
Nice.
Nice.
And I figured now's a good time to trade out any of my spells.
Mm-mm. Feels weird not to have spells to manage. I'm certainly not complaining, but it does feel weird.
Opposite end of the spectrum. It feels weird. Like I'm playing a barbarian in the longest campaign I'm in. It feels weird to pick spells.
Oh.
Valid.
And I'm not even. I'm like picking what 2 spells. Even then, I'm like, oh man, it's been a hot minute.
Oh right, I put the map right in it. I didn't make it
Where?
a separate page. That's why I couldn't find it. Okay.
Hmm.
The horse stepping is so soothing.
Is.
Yeah, it's got the same vibe as like when you listen to like rain ambience.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
I'm really glad that we're out of the mountain because, if I'm honest, I was getting really sick of the sound of wind.
Understandable.
Fair.
We're relying on healing entirely from Mock, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
much.
I am gonna take a cure wounds then.
Thank you.
That's a good idea.
Since we're leveling up, is it okay if we take a moment that I can refill my water?
Yeah, go
Oh,
right ahead.
Thank you.
Yeah, leveling up was very easy for Barbarian.
And sorcerer.
I do get Reckless Attack and also Danger Sense, though.
Ooh.
At second level, you gain an uncanny sense of when things nearby aren't as they should be, giving you an edge when you dodge away from danger. You have an advantage on dexterity saving throws against effects that you can see, such as traps and spells.
Nice.
I'm like, don't know how much I will use that, but I have it.
That's
I'm
what
sure it'll come in handy plenty.
Yeah. So I have an eat-a bag that is a slice of toast. I'm trying to find specifically food-based items to put inside.
incredible.
Ooh. That sounds
Pins,
cute.
charms, whatever.
I want an eat a bag so bad, but I just like haven't been able to afford one.
That's fair. This one is shaped like a slice of bread.
I seen one that was like it was salmon and then like the inside fold was like, you know, like the meat and the skeleton.
Yeah, I think I've seen that one.
Yeah. It was like, "Oh my god, I want that."
Fair.
I have a pin that is a dog that is a wiener dog, like it's a hot dog, but it's a
Oh,
dog.
hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Beautiful.
That would go good with toast.
That is true.
I don't see food related pins as often.
I know, it's sad because I want them.
I have one that's a teacup. It's just a nice fancy teacup.
Nice.
And I have one that's a teapot that's shaped like a dragon.
Hell yeah.
Cause I have all my pins up on a cork board next to my desk.
Mm. Yeah. Right now, okay, so I got the bread eat-a bag, specifically because I have a Lolita cord where the dress just has pasta all over it and says
Oh,
pasta on it.
nice.
The pasta dress. So I wanted bread bag, and I want to try and find a beret that looks like a plate of spaghetti. Spaghetti hat.
Spaghetti hat.
Spaghetti. Oh, what have you sent?
My pin board. There's a few
Oh, hell
missing
yeah, love that.
because I've got a couple on one of my hats, and then I've got one on my work uniform that's a planchette.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I like the vampires in the like upper left
Yeah.
middle-ish.
It was a, yeah, it was a, set of pins that was pin-up themed, but also
Oh,
vampires.
I want to do that. Oh, I see the wiener dog. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, he's so chunky. Oh my god.
The pinboard is great.
Yeah,
Love that.
this board was here when I moved in. It's like screwed into the wall.
Oh,
Nice.
free board.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that
Also, the
wiener
little
dog,
off
though.
ghosty. Oh, and oh gosh, what's his name? It's been a hot minute since I played off.
I don't remember his name either. I draw these from memory a lot. Like
I
when
understand.
when I want to doodle and I don't know what to draw, I just draw these.
My go-to is always the Zachary cat mask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like these, when I want to draw and don't know what to draw, I draw these or Kermit the Frog.
I love
Kermit.
that.
Are you,
Kermit
going,
the Frog
Frog's so
here.
good.
are you gonna Kermit a crime?
They're very cute though, so I just wanted to be like, oh man, I love off.
Yeah. It's been a very long time since I've like watched anyone play it or played it myself. I should do a stream where I should do some off streams. That would be kind of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's also been a hot minute since I played. I think I haven't played since I want to say 2015 or 16.
Yeah, it's been a really long time. That's probably around the time I probably would have played it.
Yeah.
Maybe even earlier than that, actually. I think for me it's probably closer to 2014.
That's fair. No, I replayed it again once I switched my education path. So, but yeah, good times.
Yeah. A lot of these pins are Kickstarter pins. I kind of... When I worked at 7-Eleven, I had more disposable income, so I was, like, getting a lot of pins at that time.
Fair.
I made more money there, but I was also just exhausted all the time.
Understandable, though.
So, like, man, I'm sad I don't get to buy pins as much. But also, I'm not fucking depressed. Because I work all the
Valid.
time.
I sent a picture of something I just found that delights me greatly.
Now I'm depressed for other reasons.
I mean,
It's just the way of life.
yeah.
Oh my god. That's delightful.
It's a giant hair bow that's bow tie pasta.
That's fantastic.
Isn't that good? That shit good.
I'll be right back. Real quick.
Okay. Clip clop, clip clop.
Clip clop.
I'm just enjoying it. It's like soothing.
Yeah.
It is.
Makes me
It's
want
our-
to take a nappy.
It's our nice little transitional
Yeah.
period between towns. It's when you get to
Yeah.
relax and talk to your companions.
Yeah. My brain's just going, gonna take my horse to the old town road. Right to I can't no more. Yeah, anyways. So how about them cultists?
I want to bark at him.
You did more than bark.
Yeah, well, they started it.
Touche.
Yeah, you definitely finished it.
Yeah. Listen, they should have been smarter.
They should have known better, honestly.
Get good. If they come at me, I'm gonna clap back.
As you should. Okay, hold on. There should be... I'm editing a map.
What kind of map?
It's for an inn.
Ooh. Somewhere maybe I can take an actual bath.
Yeah.
That might be nice. That might be nice.
You're going to be going to a place that isn't abandoned.
Yeah, I should take a bath, huh? I will do it as soon as we get there.
Hemlock doesn't say anything, but he's like, oh, thank fuck.
Sitting several feet away from Prince.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fair.
The wet
Yeah.
dog smell is whatever. It's the...
What is underneath the wet dog smell?
What is over top of the wet dog smell?
The blood and guts smell.
Yeah.
Not a fan.
The... No.
Well, he did what he had to do, and he'll take a bath as soon as he's able. We just haven't really been anywhere he could take a bath. I'm forcing myself to sit up straight. My spine, it needs it.
Don't be shrimping.
I'm trying so hard not to shrimp. It's hard.
No, I am
The
back.
body simply wants to shrimp.
Welcome back.
And the body just wants to shrimp so bad sometimes.
Jaws.
Yeah, we can continue whenever you guys are ready.
I'm good whenever y'all are.
There.
Yeah.
I am now officially ready to go.
Hell yeah.
I apparently forgot to add one of the layers to an in map that you guys are about to go to, so
Whoop.
Yeah, you're supposed to be able to sleep here and I didn't draw in the rooms. What the hell?
Where are we supposed to sleep?
Yeah.
Just nap on the floor. in the
Now
front
it's just a
entryway.
bar. It's not an inn, it's just a bar.
Oh no.
Yeah. Alright, so everyone's good to go?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah!
Woohoo!
Yippee.
Yes,
Wow!
so, it would have taken you guys 4 days to get there. That is including the night that you,
Yeah.
stayed overnight, so you will be down 4 rations. That is the purpose of saying this.
Okay.
Oh, 4 rations.
Yep. Yeah, so you guys, take 4 days to get to the ferry station for Ivory Haven. Ivory Haven is on an island that is just off the coast. You can pretty much see the island from where you stand on the edge. And as you arrive, you were asked by like a toll person for 4 silver pieces per person to take the ferry.
Oh. How many silver pieces are in a gold piece again?
I believe it's 10. Hold on. I had it written somewhere.
I should also
Can
know
I
this.
try to haggle?
Yeah, you can try. Yeah, it's 10 silver pieces per gold.
I do have a question first before I do this. Do I
Yeah.
still have the skull of Godrill?
You do. You do still have it. Because the reason you guys stayed the night was so that you could properly clean it off so it wouldn't smell.
I would like to go up to the ferry person and be like, good sir, I know that there's a price for the ferry, but might we ask for a slight discount? We need to keep what we have in order to proceed with the funeral of our dearly
Dear
departed
friend
friend.
Yorick.
And I show the ferry person this skull that I've kind of wrapped in like a cloth to show the skull, and then I'm like, this was all that was left of our friend after their unfortunate accident.
I'm gonna need you to roll deception.
Well, it was unfortunate. Just wasn't an accident.
Man, deception.
You're the one who wanted to lie to the man.
Yeah, but
You're showing a
Ooh.
guy a skull
ooh,
to try and get a discount.
21.
21? Oh my
God damn.
How much of a discount are you trying to get? Like, just for you or for the whole party?
For the whole party. Like, I'm trying to say, like, we're all a group of friends who are, like, trying to get back home to have a funeral. So I'm gonna, like, could you deduct it maybe by half for everyone?
Okay, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, with a 21, the tall person, he looks, upon hearing this, he looks very forlorn. And, he replies, well, yes, of course. My condolences, I suppose for the purposes of your funeral procession, I'll discount you. I'll take off 1 silver piece per person, so it's going to cost 3 instead of 4 for everyone.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, Mock just kind of gives, like, a small, bow as he kind of covers up the skull and it's like, thank you, my good man. I'm sure our friend is smiling down from above the clouds on this day.
And yeah, you all get onto the ferry, and everyone has that money, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
Hemlock, can you afford it? 3 silver pieces?
I think so. I'm trying to do conversion.
What do you have?
There. I have 1 gold piece.
Oh, you have plenty.
Okay.
1 gold equals 10 silver.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So you'll have 7 silver remaining from that.
Thank you.
I, like, go up to whisper to Prince, should I have just asked for the whole thing off?
I don't know if he'd have done that, but did I count out the right amount? And Prince is just kind of like holding a little sack of money in his hands because he really doesn't know how it works that well.
Mock would like to help with counting the silver pieces. Is it actually 3 pieces of silver, or is he giving more?
Prince, just has a bunch of like random coins. They do equal to about 25 gold, but he doesn't really understand what that means.
Wait, so Prince is about to give 25 gold.
No, he's holding them in his hands and looking at Mock to be like, how many?
Mock looks at Prince and kind of puts out his hand like, "May I?"
How many?
And Mock is gonna take that as a okay, and then opens up the satchel and pulls out 3 silver pieces from there, and then shows it to Princess like this much.
Okay.
I guess I'll take that and then give my portion and Princess' portion to the ferryman.
Yeah, he accepts your payment.
I
Awesome.
give him nod.
Okay.
Prince is just like a thumbs up. He really doesn't understand what's happening, but okay. He's never had to use money before.
Prince, why do you have so much gold on you?
Took it.
From who?
From who?
That's a lot of
People.
gold.
People.
Did you kill people?
No.
Did you at least eat their bodies?
No. They weren't dead. I don't want to eat a live person. Kind of fucked up.
Well, I assume you had killed someone, took their gold, and ate their body, you know, to hide the evidence.
No. Nobody died. I just took a bag of money. They won't even notice.
Mock has that press X to doubt face. But says, "Alright.
Money's required to exchange for goods and services.
Yes. Very
That
good."
sounds so rehearsed.
He doesn't know what money is worth. He just knows that he needs it.
Just keep that close on you. That much shiny is on you, someone's gonna notice.
And I will bark at them.
Yeah, I pity whoever you know, tries to give
Realize that,
Prince
yeah.
trouble for his money.
Then somebody might have to die for it, but... You know, wasn't their money to start with, it's his now. You gotta unlock that backstory first to find out where he got all this money from.
So as the ferry takes you across, it doesn't take very long for it to pass through. It probably only like 15 or so minutes, honestly.
Oh, not bad.
Yeah. I mean, the island is very much like, if you were really, really determined, you could probably swim to Ivory Haven.
Is that a challenge?
That was
Or
my first thought
foreshadowing.
too.
Is this foreshadowing?
I have a lot of concern.
I mean, that's fair.
Not used to being the party member that has the concern.
Why is
The
this not...
party member
oh.
with a brain.
The party member with the brain cell. Just the brain cell.
One brain cell. Between all of us. And Hemlock has it.
Ooh. I have a question.
There's all not brains.
On this boat, are there a lot of other people here, or is it just us on the ferry right now?
Right now, you guys are the only ones taking the ferry.
Damn, okay, never mind.
Yeah, so you guys take the ferry across. And as you come closer and closer to the island, you're able to see more and more details. Avery Haven is a city sitting upon a small hill, and on the small hill, it's on an island, a small island just off the coast. Buildings rise out of the sand, sporting beautiful shades of white, blue, and yellow paint, kind of embodying the essence of, like, a beach and living on the beach. And once you are there, Calliope seems to kind of know where she's going, and she rides the cart down and into the city, up the hill and into the city. And you arrive at the Salty Albatross Inn.
I love that.
And she purchases rooms for you all. Do you want to share any rooms? Do you want separate rooms? She is offering to, like, pay for your stay here in Ivory Haven while you guys investigate.
Astra likes to hoard her money, so she wants to share with somebody.
Hemlock's like, no. I can pay for myself. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I have money.
If you say
Have money?
so. Rooms at the Salty Albatross cost 5 silver pieces each night, and it does not include food.
Oh, that's
Oh.
expensive.
Maybe I can't afford it.
I'd rather go sleep in a tree.
It's not gold pieces, it's silver, but yes, it is a little
okay.
expensive.
I
It's
heard
not
gold pieces.
No, if I said gold, I apologize. I misspoke.
You said silver.
Yeah,
It's
I meant
still more expensive than I can.
yeah.
Yeah, I heard gold, so I'm like, oh.
No, it's 5 silver pieces each night, but that's only for the room.
Prince
But
kind of leans over to Mock again. It's like, how many is that?
Calliope is offering to pay for everybody's rooms.
Okay. Prince will share a room if someone wants to, but he's also just like not that bothered.
I think now that we've, did some team activities recently, why not share a room?
Yeah.
Activities. Is that what you're referring? Team activities.
Trust building.
Team building exercises.
Murder.
Mm-hmm. Well, not murder. Conflict resolution.
Self-defense.
That one I can get behind.
Okay, so how many rooms do you believe? Calliope will be getting her own room unless someone wants to stay with her.
Paying for all the rooms. She deserves her own room.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
I'm with you on that.
but I'm okay with staying with the whole party.
Sleep over.
Oh gosh.
Sleep over.
Hemlock does not want to have a sleepover, but he is not
Good
Gonna
at
have their
saying
own
no.
room.
good. He does not want Calliope to have to pay more for him. And just him. So he's like, yeah, sleepover.
Yippee!
Yippee.
All right.
Prince is gonna go over to whoever's, I guess, behind the inn desk, and say, "Where can I take a bath?"
Yeah, so the person at the front desk directs you to a separate room of the inn. There is a bathhouse section.
Does it cost extra?
It is included in the price of the room.
I'm gonna go
Ooh.
take a bath.
That's
Hell
pretty
yeah.
good. That's actually pretty
I'm gonna
good.
join.
Yeah, the bathhouse is free, the food is not.
That makes
Hmm.
sense.
Yeah, Prince is gonna go take a bath. Not because he wants to, but because he knows he's stinky right now.
Astra's gonna join. She loves the water.
Think of it more like he's a dog who doesn't enjoy baths, but he's had to take so many that he just kind of like begrudgingly does it.
Kind of like
like
when you
habit.
have like a show animal.
Yeah.
Hmm. Well,
Bath time.
Hemlock, can Hemlock go to the room while they're going to the bath? 'Cause
Yeah.
he's gonna go to the bath, but he'd just rather go when it's not full of the dog and the tiny dog.
Yeah,
Just full of
you
weird dogs.
you
I don't
guys
want to
are
be seen with them.
you guys are able to, get situated however you please. And when you guys are all done and settled in, Calliope points you guys towards the market. Maybe you guys can do a little shopping while there, but mostly this is to get clues.
That's fair. Bath time.
Yeah. So
Uh.
on the wall of the inn, there is a map of the of Ivory Haven.
Ooh.
Okay, okay.
So I'm going to share this map with you guys in the chat. Don't
Sounds
mind all
good.
the little lines. I'm putting it in session chat, by the way, not general.
Ah, okay.
Aw, why is it sideways? Why did it do that? Hold on.
It'd
It's
be
weird
like
that it
that
does
sometime.
that. Yeah, it's weird that it does that sometimes. I don't know what the deal with that is. Yeah, don't worry about all the little lines that have the dots on them. That's a surprise for later. I should
That's a
have.
surprise for later.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
yeah,
Interesting.
Ah, we are at the Salty Albatross.
yeah. And 2 is the market. Um, but yeah, you don't get to take this map with you when you leave. This is at the inn, and you can take a look at this
Okay.
map while you're there.
I see, I see.
So like, just kind of get a little bearing on where you guys are and where you're going before you leave for the market, sort of deal.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Ooh, I wonder what Phoenix Flames is.
Phoenix Flames is a blacksmith.
Ah.
Ooh. Oh. Oh, I should have asked. Uh, when we dispatched the cultists, did we take their robes by chance?
I think
Uh,
we just have.
you took a couple of them, not all of them, cause hold on.
Blood.
There was a lot of blood.
Right. Yeah, so some of them, yeah, like all of them typically did have robes available for you to take. It's just that some of them had more useful items on them. And I only gave you like items to loot when you actually specified that you were looting bodies.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I forgot to ask about that.
Yeah.
Ah. Okay.
Yeah, like but hopefully you wrote down all that you looted. If
Hopefully
anything
someone
at
wrote
all.
down all that you looted.
Yeah. Because I certainly haven't been keeping track of what you guys loot.
That's fair. That's not your job.
I think we got a couple of scimitars. But that's all I really wrote down.
You wrote down that you took a scimitar?
A couple of them.
Okay.
And
I
nothing
mean-
really else.
So, some of them simply just had gold on them, so, like, you probably got some gold while you were doing that, too. Or, like, you know, other currencies. Like, one of them had only, like, 3 copper pieces on them. That sort of deal.
Fair.
Yeah. I mean, most of those people didn't really have a whole lot to offer. There is somebody that, if you had looted them, had a dagger with a ruby in its hilt. I don't know if
Damn
you
it.
took. I don't know if any of you took that.
No.
Probably not.
Yeah,
Let's be real here.
if you don't have it written down, then you didn't get it. Unfortunate.
I should really start writing shit down.
Yeah, well, so you're at a market, or rather you're going to a market. So you'll have the chance to like try to sell items that you have looted, sort of deal.
Fair.
And you can also buy items.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. So in the market, there are various stalls selling goods, such as spices, fruit, jewelry, and pottery. There's also a there's also one stall that is selling like fancy like knives and stuff.
Like cooking knives.
Yeah. There's
Oh.
also like, you know, like little like hello Keats. I hope your day's going well. There's also like little, you know, like pocket knives and stuff. They don't have anything that's like meant for like, you know, battle. It's all like, you know, utility type stuff.
Yeah.
Peaceful ass town.
Does anyone in the market, like, in terms of, like, folks shopping, are they all just, like, normal-looking folks? Anybody stick out? Anyone acting suspicious?
You can roll perception.
Okay. 1 second, let me get them all. That is a 15.
Yeah, when you are doing this, when you're like looking around for like suspicious figures, you actually see somebody who is kind of hiding their face in a cloak, but it's not one of the cultist cloaks that you're so used to seeing. This is a green cloak that you see. And it looks like they are kind of trying to avoid suspicion from the people around them. They are being sneaky.
Interesting. I let whoever is around me know that there's someone acting a little sus. Among Us noise.
Oh, I think
Wow.
that's Mock.
Exactly.
I think the doggos, air quotes, are in the bath.
Oh, right. It's just me.
The weird dogs are in the bath. Sorry.
Oh, you guys didn't go with?
No, we're in the bath.
Oh, well,
Like
I
after the
said
bath?
after. I said after you
Oh,
got
after
settled.
the bath?
Okay.
I mean, if you don't want to be in part of this, we can say that you're still in the bath. But I
No,
kind of,
I do want to.
I do want to be in the market.
yeah, I specified that like once you guys get settled in and stuff, you are directed by Calliope to look for clues in the market.
Good. Okay.
Yeah, so
Market.
you relay this information that you see this suspicious figure kind of trying to be sneaky in the market to your companions. Calliope for specificity, however you say that word. Calliope
got it.
didn't come with you to the market. She's still at the tavern. She's like kind of planning things and making sure she has all the right like items and stuff.
Fair enough.
Yeah, she's gonna look
I'm
for
gonna-
clues in other places also.
Mm.
Sounds good. Well, nobody else is going to act. I'm gonna like casually like just sort of like watch the person acting suspicious, but pretend I'm going about my own stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's a deception roll or anything else. So
Because you're kind of in like a crowded market, I'm gonna say that you don't have to like really do much to, you know, make it inconspicuous that you're watching them. But while this is happening, do any of you want to like look at any of the stalls, or are you also like,
Ooh.
do you want to like ask around questions or look for
I
clues?
want to look at whatever is shiny.
Whatever's shiny? Well, there's a jewelry stand, and there's also that utility knives stand that I was talking
I
about.
want to look at the knives.
I'm gonna go with Prince, because Mock realized that Prince has not a good concept of money, and it might be trouble.
What a big bag of it. No idea what it's worth, but I've got it. I want
Yeah.
to look at the shiny knives.
Yeah, so you go to this knife stand, and there is this very, like, enthusiastic, you know, merchant there, and he's showing off his, you know, supply to the people walking by, and he sees you approach, and he, like, kind of, like, very enthusiastically ushers you in, like, he's waving his hands, like, yeah, come over here and take a look at what I got. And right away he shows you like this knife that's like it's one that folds in like a pocket knife, but it's much larger than a pocket knife, and it has like a handle that's like kind of a ivory handle with opalescent gleam to it. And he shows he like kind of pushes it towards you to like get a look at it, you know? And he's like, "Would you be interested in this?"
Prince is gonna pick it up and bite it to see how the metal is.
Yeah. You bite it. You bite this metal, and it does not give way to your teeth. Not easily, at least. I don't know how hard you're biting this.
Not like hard. He's just kind of like, he's seen people do this with like coins to see if they're real. So he
Yeah.
assumes that's what you do with metal. So he's just kind of like clacking his teeth against it, being like, yep, real metal.
I love that for him. Yeah, the merchant just kind of lets you do this, and he's like, "Yes, very high quality, isn't it?"
Tastes like metal.
It's only
What?
6 gold pieces for this fine piece.
Prince is gonna like turn to Mock, still holding the sword, be like, "Is that good? Is that good? I do not know."
I would like to see if this man is lowballing us, or well, not lowballing, but like trying to scam us.
You can roll insight for that.
Insight. I got a 11.
Yeah, from what you can tell, it might be like a little pricey, but for the most part, it's not that bad of a price. It's certainly not a scam.
Hmm. And said it was like an iridescent metal. Is that what you described it as?
Well, the metal is regular metal. It's the handle of the knife that is special. It's like it's opalescent in tone. The colors change, and it's kind of like a pearl kind of finish to it.
Hmm.
It's very much a decorative knife for like collecting, it would seem.
Ah, okay.
Prince, do you want this? It seems a little pricey.
Hmm.
You're not gonna be able to kill anything with it.
Oh, never mind then. As soon as he finds out he's not going to be able to kill anything with it, he definitely puts it back. It is still kind of wet because he like put it in his mouth, but he just puts it back on the table. What
The
you got that can kill a man?
The merchant takes a handkerchief and wipes the slobber off from the knife, and he goes, very well, very well. I have this, and he reaches below his stand and pulls out a rapier with like a very finely like intricate hilt. It's got filigree on it.
Filigree?
Yeah.
What is filigree?
It's like it's decorative patterning. Here, it's on like armor and stuff a lot of the time.
Kind of like
Ah.
decorative engravings or like ridges. Kind of.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm finding an image for you right now. Um, Here, let me find filigree sword.
Lord.
Sword filigree. Yeah, so like the hilt would be like kind of a similar fashion to say like
Oh.
this.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. A lot of filigree is like it's supposed to like kind of invoke the imagery of like vines and leaves and such.
Does Prince bite it again?
Um, this one he kind of looks at and he's like comparing it in his mind to the fact that he just has a big old warhammer, and he's like, can't smash in an elk's head with that.
No, you could probably poke it, but I don't think it would have the same effect.
Yeah,
He
so
says, I think my teeth are sharper than that.
this it becomes kind of apparent that this merchant isn't selling like weapons that are
Oh,
meant to kill. This merchant is selling things that are supposed to like kind of make you look fancy if you hold it.
Oh, I do go up to the merchant, with a bit of a whisper. You know, you're a merchant. You're a man of gold and silver.
Why, yes, sir.
Now, some of this wares, it might not be for our friend and me, but I can think of another way for you to make money.
Go on. I'm interested.
Um, I get a little closer and start whispering to the merchant and say, now, I got a question for you first.
Yeah.
Have you seen in some peculiar fellows walking around Ivory Haven. Maybe donning, let's say, some yellow robes.
Yellow robes. I can't say
Eh,
I've seen anybody wearing yellow robes. Sure, I've seen like yellow, blouses and tail coats and such, but robes, I'm not sure I've seen that, no.
Really? Wait, can I also roll another insight check to see if he's withholding something, if he's like being genuine?
Yeah, you can roll an insight, go ahead.
Natural one, baby. Um, Mock pulls out, how much money do I have? Uh, one gold piece, and discreetly slides it over to the merchant.
The merchant accepts your offering.
Now, I got more of this. If you happen to see any peculiar individuals today, whether they have a yellow robe or not, someone that stands out, keep that in mind. Take note of it, and I'll come back tonight or tomorrow, and I'll have another one of these waiting for you.
Well, I haven't seen anybody with a golden robe. But I will tell you that things have been a little strange lately regardless.
Hmm?
Not suspicious individuals, but lately, sturges have been coming out at night.
Sturges?
No. They're these big, blood-sucking creatures. Flying creatures. There's a curfew in place around the city lately because of it. We don't know why they've shown up. They never used to live in this area. It's only been in the past month or so that they arrived.
Astra pales. How big we talking?
And the merchant opens up his arms and shows you like he's holding his arms out as wide as he can. He's like this big, that's their wingspan. They're pretty big. It's like an albatross or something. They're pretty large.
Astra starts, holding on to the nearest person's legs.
But
That
they
thing
only
could just
come out
pick
at
you up.
night when the sun sets.
Bet I could hit that with a hammer.
Yes,
And not
yes,
to
you
mention
should.
that, there's also been a lot of thefts lately. People's wares going missing and the guards are looking for somebody, but they haven't seen his face.
What if he doesn't have a face?
That'll make a story.
He always wears a cloak when he does it. It kind of makes sense. He's a thief.
Yeah, thieves don't generally want to show their faces.
Have they been making themselves known, like a calling card at all, or not really?
Not particularly. They're not doing it, for any sort of fame or anything, it seems. And it's always something strange, too. He's not stealing things that are expensive. It seems random all the time. It could be things that are super, inexpensive and honestly sometimes completely useless. It seems like he's stealing just for the fun of stealing.
I kind of get that.
But he showed up just around the same time the Sturgis did.
Weird. Maybe they're friends.
Other than that, I don't got any extra information. That's about the strangest stuff going on lately. I mean, the Sturgis is especially strange. So, I'm going to give you an image of what a Sturge, like, looks like, just so you have an idea. They're like a...
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
friend.
Oh, I don't like that.
Oh, I love him.
Oh, we can see that you have the monster card up, Barrett.
Oh, that's fine. It's not super spoilery.
I'm sorry I laughed so hard, but holy crap, he looks funny. He looks like his mouth makes kazoo noises.
He does.
Yeah, but it's kind of like a vampire-like creature, you know? Like it's like a big old mosquito thing.
It's a flesh mosquito.
Flesh mosquito.
I mean, that's what he looked like.
Let's see, what do I got in temp? I have also... Where is that drawing? Is it not there? Where did I save that to?
Oh, I'll be right back. I'll still have my headphones still so I can listen.
Yeah. All good.
After this, I'm gonna make a sandwich.
I have like a little sketch of Ivory Haven. Apparently I didn't save it in the same folder as all the other artwork for this, so
Oh, love that.
I'm having to look for it. It's a little annoying.
Hate it when you save things in weird places.
Yeah. It's fine. I think I know where to find it anyway. Elsewhere. I just gotta scroll up a bit is all. Or not? What the hell? Where the hell did I find this before? I know I found it in this chat.
I'm enjoying the seagulls in the background.
Me too. Admittedly, my attention span today is not great. But
Are you also rolling a nat 1 on not thinking about Baldur's Gate?
I mean, yes, but also like brain bad. Can't focus. Visuals need Eat a lot.
That's fair.
What the hell? I don't know why the heck I can't find this drawing all of a sudden. It's kind of bothering me, honestly.
I get that.
Huh.
Sorry, I didn't realize my microphone has been out of commission for the last 10 minutes.
Oh no!
Ah, it's all good. My headphones did the thing where they die, but they didn't actually die, so...
Mine do that
Fine.
sometimes too. Like, it'll just stop playing for no reason. Like, it'll disconnect.
Yeah! And it's like, do you want to switch audio devices? And I'm like, to what? We didn't go anywhere. We didn't do anything.
Yeah. And it only does that with my computer, I find. It doesn't do that with my phone.
Interesting. I haven't
Yeah.
tried these headphones with my phone, but
I used to
yeah,
only
it does
use
it a lot.
wired headphones with my phone, but my wired headphones broke a while ago and I haven't been able to afford to get new ones.
I miss wired headphones. But at the same time, I don't, because I definitely broke a monitor at my corporate job by pulling it off the desk with the corded headphones. So,
Oh no,
it happened.
it does.
It's a fill out a hazard report kind of day. But before I realized I was muted, I was gonna ask what your guys' favorite D&D monster is.
Intellect of hours.
That was so fast.
I like
Understandable.
displacer beasts a lot. I haven't had them I haven't used them for anything, but I like the concept of them. There's also
Oh, gelatinous cube, man.
Classic.
what hold on. I don't remember what this monster's called.
Can you describe it?
Um I
know
think
what
I can
mine is. I'm
find
gonna
I think I can
find
find it really easily. Hold on.
I know what mine is. It's a flump.
Lump.
Flump for
Flump.
good. Flump.
Good.
They're just funky little dudes. They look like little squid UFOs.
They do.
I thought it started with an A, but it doesn't. They're like a big ol' they're like a big ol' bug thing. Oh yeah, I was supposed to pick up my food a while ago. Oops.
Oh, go get that now. Oh
Okay,
no.
I'll be right back.
Also, how late do we want to play, y'all?
We don't have to play for much longer if you guys don't want to.
I'm just hungry.
I have a good spot to stop it pretty soon. I'll go get my food and then we can continue.
Okay. I'm just hungry.
That might be for the best. I am getting extra spacey as time goes by.
Fair.
Space calls to you.
Mm-mm.
No, this is my first time also playing a ranger, so I'm like brushing up on things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Valid.
How has it been playing a ranger after playing like a barbarian for so
Barbarian
long?
for so long? It's definitely weird. It's also weird to be playing any kind of character that has any sort of seriousness. Because my barbarian, as we know, does not have any brain cells at all. He's a good guy.
He does his best.
Yeah, he tries. No, it's weird. Mostly I just I'm excited to be trying a different class because even with Baldur's Gate, I went with a class I knew how to play. So, or at least had played before. I wouldn't say I'm necessarily good at playing any of the classes I play. The amount of reloads I've had to do because of a total party kill would be an indicator of that. But
Hi, I'm back.
Sometimes game kicks you
welcome
back.
back.
Whoa.
Whoa.
We're talking about classes.
I like playing rogues. Trickster rogues.
Yeah, arcane
Very
trickster
good.
rogues are very
That
fun.
tracks.
Very good.
I've never played a rogue. I tried to play a cleric twice, but both of those ended in session 0.
I like being able to be sneaky and trick
I
people.
just like doing dumb shit.
My first character ever was a paladin.
Ooh.
Wait,
Should've
is
went
it
with
that
it.
paladin?
What paladin? That paladin.
Ronk paladin?
No, that was not a. He was. I don't think he was a paladin. You're thinking of the one shot we did half a century ago.
Yes.
Maybe he was a paladin. No, it was it was a first D&D character, so he's exactly what you'd expect for a paladin.
Okay.
Stick in the mud. No fun. Very religious. Did accidentally. Very chivalrous. Did marry a demon. And that's about where things
Redemption.
ended. Fell from
Well,
grace is
I guess
essentially
you'll
what would
find
have
out.
been next.
Oh wait, I have. Oh my gosh, I've been a fool.
I'm always a fool, so don't worry.
It's not in there. I'm like, oh wait, it's gonna be in this channel. It's not in there.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
I don't remember what this thing is called, but I like it a lot.
That's fair.
I have an image of it.
Ooh.
Do share, do share.
It's in
Ooh.
general.
What a funky dude.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a friend. I fear.
Oh,
And I have also found the image that I was meaning to share. Let me just save it
I
quick.
think. Where is it? Where are they? Carrion crawlers?
No. This thing is supposed to live like in a swamp, but for whatever reason I couldn't find it in the swamp. Like monsters.
Mm.
Whoops.
Swampless. Reenacting Shrek.
I thought it started with an A. I think it's got a K in the word.
Oh, I'm not good at guessing monsters, admittedly.
Yeah, but here is what Ivory Haven looks like. This would have been like kind of the view from where you guys were coming up upon it.
Oh, it's very pretty, very picturesque.
Yeah, so like the thing about Ivory Haven is it's kind of like a tourist spot, and it's also like it's like a very much like a commerce type of place because a lot of ships come and go from this spot.
Okay.
So, things might be like a little bit more expensive here or more pristine even because it's kind of meant to portray that sort of image of itself. Like everything is
Okay.
very much made to sell things.
Mm-hmm.
It's also why if you look at the map there is a building labeled gift shop.
Mhm.
Is it an ankeg? Is that what it's called? For some reason that's in my brain. Yeah, that's what it's called. It's an ankeg. Yeah.
Oh.
Glad I remembered that. I'm gonna need that for later.
Wait, what?
Don't worry about it.
Hate
I'm
that.
worrying.
Hate that.
I guess it's time to re-roll characters, fellas.
Oh no.
Yeah, so you guys are kind of you've gotten this information about the Sturges having come to the city every night for the past month or so once the sun sets. And right around the same time that the Sturges arrived, there's been a thief going around stealing things. Not even
Weird.
there's not really any pattern to what they steal. They just kind of seem to steal for the sake of stealing.
Sorry, I have
Hmm.
something very orange
Stealing
and
for the
hard.
thrill of it.
And with this information, before you could do anything else, you heard some loud voices, and there is like there's some commotion nearby. And you see guardsmen shouting, "Stop, thief!" And
I want to see what they took.
when you turn around to see what's going on, there's people kind of like looking around all confused, and there's the guards kind of trying to shuffle past people and push people out of the way as and you look in the direction of where they're going, and Hem would see that the person that looked suspicious to them in their cloak is running off out of the market.
Ah, Could I try to follow?
Yeah, you can definitely try to.
It's going to be an attempt.
Yeah, it's gonna
My
be an
dex
attempt.
isn't great.
I wonder, this might be just a straight dex check to see if you can catch up.
Okay.
I don't know what else I would make you roll.
That's a 9. Ouch.
Does anyone else want to try and give chase?
Yes.
How far are they from
The dog
us?
says yes.
Chase.
He is like, around 30 feet away from you.
Chase.
Ooh, okay. Give me a moment. I have idea, but I need enough dice for it.
Okay.
Prince Chase.
But I'm gonna chase after, along with the others.
Okay.
Prince Chase.
Astra's hanging onto the back of someone's jacket, so she's just along for the ride.
Yeah, everyone who's giving chase, go ahead and, roll dexterities as well.
Just a straight dexterity?
Yep.
Damn. Okay.
You're in a crowded
Uh,
market. People are in the way.
I only got an 8.
I got a 6. But
That's kind of the reason I'm doing dexterity is because it's a crowded market. I will let you do a perception check to see if you can see him. Because you don't catch up while you're in the market. But you could possibly see where he is going.
ooh, yes. It's a perception check.
Yep.
Should we all do it or just knock?
If you want to do it, feel free to do it. You're looking for this guy, right?
I can't wait to see how this goes with my
16.
negative wisdom.
13.
A garbage 7.
3.
Beautiful.
Mock sees the person in the cloak dash off into an alleyway not far away.
Could I be allowed to rush into the alley and get within 20 feet of this runaway?
Okay.
Once I'm in the alley, is there anyone else besides that person running?
No.
Okay, I would like to use the spell Sleep.
Okay.
So essentially, I roll 5d8s, and if their HP is within that amount, they instantly fall asleep.
Yes.
Okay, let me roll this thing.
Are any of your companions with you? Did they follow you?
I rolled
'Cause-
load of perception and dex, and I don't think I was near Mock, so
Cause
Probably not.
Probably.
Maybe Astra?
okay.
I was hanging on to the back of, I'm gonna say Prince's outfit, so I'm just gonna point Prince in the direction.
That way. Prince is going to basically just blindly run wherever you point him to, so.
And let me roll the 5d8s. And I got... Ooh, not bad. Let's see, 8, Uh, 14, 17, 24. What is their HP? Or does that hit within that range?
It should have, but it seems that this spell does not affect this person.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So, like, after I strum my loot for this spell, I notice that it's not taking effect and they're still running, or are they facing me now?
They look at you for a moment, and they then crouch down quickly and drop into a manhole.
Oh. Well, damn.
When they looked at you, you noticed that their eyes were yellow.
Eyes were yellow. Okay, okay. I'm not gonna go following in. I'm gonna wait for my friends. A little disappointed that I didn't manage to stop them, but excited about new information.
Do I hear?
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, you probably you all catch up to Mock, who is
Eventually.
standing in the alleyway, and there's a manhole at the end of the alleyway.
Nice.
How stinky is the sewer?
Couldn't be worse than what we've been smelling before, right? Don't make it worse. Don't make it worse.
Could be wet sewer dog smell.
We might have to run into the bath in after this again.
As far as sewers go, this one's probably not that bad. It actually, it seems that these sewers are not actually, like, used for, like, excrement or anything. It's more like water drainage and,
Okay.
like, yeah.
More like a storm drain.
Yeah.
Yo, this town is rich. They have like separate systems for like waterways. That takes a lot of money.
I want to go in the sewer.
It's a tourist town. What do you expect? You want to
Really
go
bad
into the
washrooms.
sewer?
I want to go in the sewer. I want to follow them into the sewer.
Who else will
I follow
follow?
in.
I think we're all going. I'm not gonna get left behind. I'm gonna begrudgingly go.
In that case, I think this would be a good spot to end tonight's session.
Okay.
Since everybody's
That's
gonna
fair.
be dropping into the storm drain.
Storm drain.
Off we go.
Ooh,
Into the sewer.
I'm excited. I love
I
sewer.
have dark vision. You.
Wow.
What?
I think-
In D&D, I love sewers because there's so many different things you can find.
My last character lived in the sewer.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Teenage Mutant Ninja
Ninja
Turtle
Turtles.
Teenage Mutant Ninja. Wow. Teenage. Trying to think of alternate words that fit better for Tosk. Because he's not a
Teenage
ninja or a
Mutant Ninja
turtle
Reptile.
or... I don't know. He's
Just
good.
some
He's-
guy.
Just some guy who lives in the sewer.
Yeah.
With all his bros. It's normal.
Well, used to with the bros.
Yeah. That's a long story. We will save it for another time.
Yeah.
I'll make myself sad.
It'll make me happy.
Rude.
Thank you for the session, Bareth.
Yes, thank you.
You're
Yeah.
welcome. I know there wasn't like much going on this session, but I'm happy to
we got to boil a skull and I killed an elk, so I'm pretty happy.
It was nice for like having missed the last session. The pace was good for me to get back up to speed. Like I
Yeah.
watched your last session, but that was closer to when you guys actually did it.
Yeah.
Is
Well,
fair.
I do always write down a little overview as well.
Yeah. I'm also making notes from this one.
I'm
And
like,
the first one,
curious. Curious about like that person because like it's immune to sleep and has
Yes.
yellow eyes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm excited about this chapter. Like, really excited about this.
I am also excited. Is
I'm
it Nicolas
very-
Cage?
Yeah, it's Nicolas Cage, actually.
Hell yeah.
I'm
Is
kind of. It's kind of
Age
messed
immune
up.
to sleep?
It's kind of messed up that you guessed that so easily.
I'm here looking for the national treasure. Will you help me?
It's why he's been stealing stuff.
He's got to steal the Declaration of Independence.
The Declaration of Ivory Haven, baby. I'm actually really excited that I'm like I thought that sleep would work, but I'm actually more excited that it didn't work. It's like, what could that creature be?
Elf? Undead?
Ooh.
I thought you said Alf at first.
Yeah, me too. Like
I
the
was like,
puppet.
what?
Yeah, totally.
I'm
Very
really-
confused.
I'm really excited that you tried to use sleep on him.
E.
Like, I was so hoping that would happen because that is, like, one of the few things that could have, like, you know, clued you into something about him, you know? Like,
Like that he's not
Yippee.
human
Or cursed human.
or cursed human.
So I'm starting to. I don't want to metagame, but I'm excited.
Yeah. I am enjoying getting to play someone who's dumb as rocks.
It's fun to play a
Yeah,
Devil's
it
Rocks
really
character.
is. It's freeing. And listen, I promise nobody died for Prince to get the money that he has.
Suspicious.
to be fair, I think that Prince is the type of character that doesn't lie, or at least if he does lie, he's not very good at it.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely not.
Yeah, that tracks.
Fantastic. Well, I'm going to end the stream here.
Okay,
Good night,
bye.
everyone.
Bye,
Bye-bye. Bye, stream.
Bye.
Goodbye,
Before the
stream.
session.
Bye.